Russian investigators are probing bridge blasts as acts of terrorism. And this is according to the state media. 7 people were killed and dozens were injured after bridges in 2 separate Russian regions bordering Ukraine collapsed overnight. Now, in Russia's Bryansk region bordering Ukraine, a road bridge collapsed onto a railway line late on Saturday, derailing a passenger train heading to Moscow and killing 7 people. A separate rail bridge in the neighboring Kursk region also collapsed overnight, derailing a freight train and injuring the driver. Authorities did not say what caused the collapse nor provided details on the incidents, but prosecutors said they had opened an investigation. Ukraine, which Russia has blamed for previous incidents, did not immediately comment. This comes at a time things are tense on the battlefield. Zelensky has admitted that the situation on the front lines remains difficult. He told Ukrainians that serious fighting was taking place as Russian forces focused their major offensive on Pokrovsk and several other parts of the Donetsk region. He also added that Ukraine's Kursk operation was continuing and was keeping a significant number of Russian troops from operating on Ukrainian territory by keeping them occupied in Kursk. Moscow has repeatedly denied that Ukrainian forces are still holding territory in the Kursk region. So those are differing accounts coming from the two countries. In April, it said that it had pushed all Ukrainian troops from the region after the enemy seized land there during a surprise incursion in August of 2024. Of course, that's a statement coming out from the Russian side. The statement comes even as uncertainty looms over Kiev diplomats attending a new round of peace talks proposed by Moscow for early this week in Istanbul. The president said that the Russian side has so far failed to provide any information regarding the scope of the talks, stressing that so far it does not look very serious. Zelensky's top advisor said that Kiev was ready to resume direct peace talks with Russia in Istanbul, but that Moscow should first provide a promised memorandum setting out its position on ending the more than 3-year conflict, which of course has not gone down well with the Russian side. They do not wish to share any memorandum or points in details before the talks. US, meanwhile, has hinted that it does not support Ukraine's NATO membership on the table. In an exclusive with Fox News, US Special Envoy for Ukraine, Keith Kellogg, commented on Germany's possible decision to begin supplying long-range Taurus cruise missiles to Ukraine and acknowledged that Russian President Vladimir Putin is right to say NATO is waging a proxy war.